seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then. Can't remember where or when.
You're listening to Allman in the Morning, Common Sense Radio.
The clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you are smiling, you were smiling then. Can't remember where or when. Good morning, you bunch of drunks.
Good morning.
Some things that happen for the
So
first time.
Anney Perrine from Palm comes in, and before we go on the air, you know, the guests all wait out in the hallway, and so I made sure I went out in the hallway because Anney is like everybody at Palm. When you walk into Palm Health, it's like walking into heaven. It really is. It's like you're. There's all these angels floating around everywhere, and so I needed a little angel in the hallway there. And of course, Anney Perrine did not disappoint. She's the director of membership at Palm Health, and I just absolutely love the place on every angle. Okay, so you've got Jessica, you've got Jeremy, and you've got Elizabeth, you've got Kim, Courtney, Brees, Dr. Lauren, and I'm obviously those are just some of the people I interact with regularly, and I just love the place. Sometimes I'll go in there. Sometimes I'll just go in there in between radio and TV, and I'll grab plant protein apple smoothie, whatever they make there. I just suck it down, love it. Sit there in the little area there next to the little fire and the warmth of that, and watch people cooking their breakfasts or whatever. And it's just a wonderful vibe. It's a life balance altogether. So Anney, thank you so much for that opportunity. By the way, love it.
We love having you at Palm. Thanks so much, Jamie.
Yeah, it's great. And Palm obviously is a gym. It's a life balance facility. It's everything you could possibly want. So obviously you work out at Palm. They have the steam room at Palm. They have the infrared sauna at Palm. But there's so much more to it.
Yeah, there is. That's a lot of what's kind of on the surface.
Yeah, right.
And we really look at it as everything for your well-being under one roof. So there's a lot that you walk in, you might pull in and say, wow, the parking lot's really full. And, you walk in and you think, well, where is everybody? Because a lot of it is happening sort of in a more intimate level or intimate setting. So we have a fitness center. We have amazing classes. We have about 65, 70 classes a week. Our cafe, our patio just opened up now that it's nice out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then we have these, our steam and infrared saunas and salt rooms, which are all, in the back and very private. We have an IV suite, we have a chiropractor, and then we have a full medical clinic, as well as different kinds of counseling and coaching and cryotherapy, private physical, personal training.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is actually, people in one-on-one sessions or very intimate settings getting what they need on that day for their well-being.
Right.
So it's nice. There's this beautiful community environment, and you pass through the atrium, you see, whenever you walk in, we all get to say hello.
Hello, yeah. The door's open for you, It's kind of like you don't even touch a door. It's just like both doors open up. It's really kind of amazing. Breezy and just kind of beautiful, bright, and just the right kind of lighting and everything else. Yeah. It's just a great place for that. I will tell you, I did the salt room. And I love the salt room.
Yeah.
And the cryotherapy is cool too.
Yeah.
And the salt room, I have this quick story to tell you though. When I first started going to Palm, so I do the salt room, and I'm in there with one other person, and everybody kind of just leaves each other alone there. It's just kind of like it's a great vibe. But anyway, there's one other woman there, and so I'm in the salt room, and I fall asleep in the salt room. So she's trying to I think she brought in some reading materials or something, and I normally will not do that. But for whatever reason, it was so relaxing, I fall asleep, and I know that I was snoring or something. I was completely out, and I woke up and I was like, God, I didn't mean it. And I was almost, I thought, because I felt like I was, And I told her, I'm really sorry. She goes, no, it's fine. And she was like, I'm so glad you were able to relax. And this is like a fellow Palm member, talking me off the ledge, No, I'm glad you were able to relax. And she was so looking out for my well-being, even as I interrupted her, the one, beautiful little 25 minutes she had. So, so even the people that you're with, you interact with as fellow members, it's kind of that same kind of really positive type of vibe there.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to foster is we really want, the second you walk in the door, we really want you to start thinking about relaxing and de-stressing and letting go. There's so much coming at us all day, every day, so much on our minds. And to have a place that, you start even automatically having that visceral, that mental letting go happening is really important for all of us, and a lot of us don't have a place like that. So one of the main sort of functions of Palm is to have a place where maybe that day you do work out, but maybe that day instead you go in the salt room, or
right
you, like you said, you just get a smoothie, whatever it is that you need for your well-being that day. One of the things that actually makes Palm special, and what's really at the heart of Palm, is our medical clinic and the specialty, the programs that we do at Palm. So we really help people work on lifestyle change, and you can access that at any level that you want. So some people, really do just come in and eat in the cafe and use the salt room sometimes. But some people are looking for, I really want to deeply address my stress or work on my vitality. I don't feel I have the same zip I used to have. Or my metabolism, has changed. I don't know what's going on. And you can really do that in one of two ways. You can enroll in our clinic and have a doctor and work one-on-one with them. They can build out a plan for you. Or we also have programs that we've built that are multidisciplinary with a team of experts that have trainers and dietitians and massage therapists overseen by a physician. And so you can come in and say, here are the things that I want to work on. And at the foundation of all of our programs is individualized testing. So we really dig into what's right for you. A lot of doctors or people might say to you, you need to eat better. Well,
right.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
That's going to be different for Jamie Allman and for Anney Perrine and, anybody else on any given day. So that you might be talking to. So that's really that's really at the heart of what we do is how do we support people in meaningful lifestyle change and have it be on a very personalized level, because any of us can follow a diet, in a magazine or something like that.
Right.
But we don't really know that that's going to be worth our time or our energy, and if it won't even have adverse effects for us. So that's really what we're seeing more and more people engaging in at Palm. A lot of them, kind of come for the the environment, and then they go, oh wow, there's something here for me that's going to really help me make the changes and the growth that I've kind of been feeling like I want to be making. Right,
because there are people who, and we'll come back and talk to Anney Perrine, Director of Membership at Palm Health, which is right there on Clayton Road is it technically Ladue? Because it's right where the old Bushes Grove used to be. So technically Ladue. Yeah, but it's right there, really easy to get to. And we'll talk more about that because and about the well-being and the nature of Palm, and about the fact that there are people there that if you have even a medical condition, it doesn't matter whether it's diabetes. Some people there are people with really serious medical conditions, but it's all very discreet, private. It's just kind of I don't know how you guys do it, because as you mentioned, with the parking lot being full, there you go in and you can take whatever pocket you want and be by yourself practically. That's how great it is. So we'll come back with Anney Perrine. And what's your website there, Anney? Let's see if we can get to it. What is it?
Palmhealth.com.
Palmhealth.com. PALM health.com. We'll be back.